Once again thrown into war, the U.S. 1st Infantry Division is called into service. With regiments dating back to the American Revolution, it is the oldest continuously serving division in the United States Army, known as the Big Red One for their distinctive arm patch.
The first Call of Duty game got a console port called Finest Hour. When it came to the sequel, it got the same treatment. The Xbox 360 version was a port of the PC, but PlayStation 2 received an entirely new game called Big Red 1. Big Red 1 is based on the 1st Infantry of the United States during World War I and II. And if my information is correct, they were considered as a liberation team. They received the nickname because of a patch. They had a big red number 1 on their shoulder.
Dog tags.
Well, what's he sore about? I just said...
Hey, look, replacement. Just because you got that patch on your shoulder don't mean you're one of us.
The game is based around this team, which means one thing. Usually Call of Duty is known for having multiple perspectives with different playable characters. Here, you play as one member of the Big Red 1 unit. Does it take away from the experience? Not really, because it's still a Saving Private Ryan style of story.
Can't this duck go any faster? 2.5 tons and all-wheel drive? Just be glad it floats.
1 minute to the beach! 1 minute! Okay, listen up.
And instead of focusing on many battles, it just focuses on a few important ones. The missions are similar to the previous games, which are pretty much straightforward. Protect a tank, destroy cannons, clear out bunkers. It plays similar to Finest Hour in terms of control. For some reason, even if there's a 360 version with the classic control scheme that we all know today, this plays like an old school console shooter. Change weapons with the D-pad. You can aim with L1. There is also a dedicated grenade button, but in this one they added an interesting feature, a timer that shows you the amount of time before the grenade explodes. I really find this interesting because you can actually use this as a strategy and avoid enemies running away from the grenade. But you must be cautious. The plan can backfire if you take too long to throw it. I won't lie, usually tank missions are my least favorite thing about classic Call of Duty. They're usually a pain in the ass to control. But guess what? I actually had fun with these sections. The tank controls are good and the levels are generally well designed for them. Maybe one level was a little bit too small, but it did not bother me. And do you know what else was awesome? A bomber plane mission where you have not only to shoot and launch bombs, but you had to walk and travel inside the bomber plane. This was so bloody immersive. The game can be glitchy also, nothing major, but I had one game ending glitch where the NPC was supposed to open a door, but he never did, so I couldn't continue the mission.
Alright, let's make sure we get there before the Italians do.
At the end of the day, it's a fun title in the series, and might I say underrated. Feels and plays like a Call of Duty despite not having multiple campaigns. But you know what saddened me the most? Why did they not put any historical quotes when we failed the mission? That was deeply missed. And no Captain Price rescue mission. I give this a 3.5. Where the hell is Captain Price out of 5?